la vida que habita en el hombre nuevo. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos, vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones, vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida, vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego, vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo.
And during the few moments that we right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the visiting team facing Detroit. So Detroit will get the first possession. Now the starting group for the visitors. Wall out there with Harden. Then it's Johnson, and it's Duncan, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They get it again, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Harden. There's the bucket, good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And Wall, here we go now. Johnson, a wide open look, and that comes off the assist by John Wall.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Jennings with the ball. Drummond with a screen on Johnson. Johnson kicks to Drummond. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Ilyasova passes to Caldwell Pope. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Snatched up. The second chance effort. Ilyasova dishes to Drummond. Over to the wing. Drummond a screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the shot is long.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line, James Harden.
To throw good, James Harden. And he makes both free throws.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Wall against Jennings. And the layup is good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Wall's shot is off. Jennings kicks to Caldwell Pope. From downtown, kept alive. Good D by Johnson.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Scooped up. Here's Whiteside. Kicks it out to Harden. Harden missing again. Detroit with the ball. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you. You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
Now Wade. There's the pass to Duncan. Johnson outside. Screen by Duncan. Wade for three, and that one's good. Wade's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice work by Duncan to lay into that defender.
There's the feed to Ilyasova. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Johnson, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Morris comes in for Ilyasova. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Jackson, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Thompson with the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Detroit with the ball, trailing by 2. There's the pick, inside, Morris, and he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now, here's Wade. Changes up. The rebound by Johnson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
It's Jackson atop the key. And Baines kicks to Meeks. It's Jackson with the drive. And he can't bank that one in. Thompson passes to Duncan. Back to Thompson. The shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. Outside Jackson. To the paint. Shoots off the screen, and he gets it to go. Baines has got his first points in this one.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Kicks to Meeks. Back to Jackson. Dishes it to Johnson. Good D by Jordan.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And there's Joe Johnson on the assist by Thompson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Outside Jackson, 14 feet away, gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Thompson dishes to Wade. Lets it go from deep. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Detroit leads by just 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
A moment here now for an injury report. Now an update on John Wall from Doris Burke. Doris, what'd you find out?
A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
They've got Johnson. Klay Thompson is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Jordan, and it's Duncan in at the 4. Johnson with the block. And they're moving it up. Up again. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's Jackson following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Drummond and stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Wade gets the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Detroit trails by 6. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Wade. He's got 5. Now Detroit moving it up. Jennings leading the charge. And here's Wade. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jordan with the screen on Jackson. And Thompson kicks to Jordan. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's Wade with the rebound.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Jennings with the ball. Here's Ilyasova. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists in the game. Ilyasova's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And it's Wade penetrating. Duncan left side. Wing shot on the way. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Detroit, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. Now Johnson. He has 7. Wade outside. Thompson outside to end the run. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Detroit making a switch here. Meeks is checked in. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
A different look here for Detroit. Aaron